Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I decided to go live today because I broke my nail. So I am going to fix my nail on live. Why not? So I'm going to show you guys how I fix my nail when I break it. Okay. So I'm going to start off with my cuticle bit that I got from Hot Tips. And I am going to gently and slowly file the cuticle line. Make sure I get all the cuticle off so we don't have any lifting. We don't want no lifting. And then I'm going to switch my bit so that I can put a sanding band. And put a sanding band. You guys can hear my meditation music in the background. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to buff the area. Make sure it's clean. So we don't have any lifting issues. So now that it's nice and clean, my nail also broke. My nail was like growing. And that nail broke like something serious. I couldn't believe it broke like that. So now I'm going to take my little duster brush I got from Hot Tips and brush it off. And I am going to grab some nail prep. Now I like to put nail prep on before I apply my before I apply the fake nail, because then that way it adheres better with the glue. So that's prep. Now I'm going to grab my tips and I am going to fit the nail, which is a 6. A 6 is always good for me. I'm going to grab my glue over here and I'm going to put the glue onto my nail. If there's any more in here. Okay. Okay, hold on, let me grab another one. I have so many of them. Another one. And cut it sideways. That way, the glue doesn't dry out fast and the top doesn't, see, that, just a little bit goes a long way. Take the nail, put it down, make sure it's corner to corner. And hold it. And hold it on, make sure it sticks. Firmly hold it. And you want to give it a few minutes and allow your glue to dry, so you want to hold it for a little while. Okay, so now it's on. Now it's on, and I'm going to cut it down and measure it. And we're going to cut that whole tip off about right there. We're going to measure it again. Make sure that it's good length. So it's in with others. Now I'm gonna grab my handy dandy nail file and I'm just gonna file the edges just a little bit. Just to clean it up a little bit because we're gonna file it again anyway. So this is I'm gonna do I'm gonna also take my hand file and I'm just gonna do across the I'm gonna go across the line here and I'm gonna do it in a circular motion so it doesn't cause any burning. You wanna blend like when you guys blend your makeup, you wanna blend that line in. So now that the line is blended in, I'm gonna dust it off. And now, yeah, there we go. And now I'm going to add my extra bond. I'm gonna use my extra bond so we can make sure that that nail bonds good, the acrylic bonds to the nail. Okay, so now we got that bonded. And now we are going to, I have, this is my number 10 brush from Mia Secret. And then I have a number 12 brush from Mia Secret. So this is my number 12 and this is my number 10. And I love them both, but I'm going to go in with my number 10. And I am going to open up my jar. And I'm going to add my monomer. And I'm going to grab my acrylic. One thing about being a nail tech, the easiest thing, the best thing to do is while you're working so your desk does not get cluttered, is as you go, put everything back. Just put it back into place. It'll make your life so much easier. So as you're working, just try your best to like constantly put everything back. Because the more you constantly put everything back, the more you'll get in tune with always putting things back. And you don't have to worry about, your desk becoming like super cluttered. Like that was my biggest thing. Like when I first became a nail, like started, you know, um, before I became a certified nail tech, like I used to like seriously like keep everything cluttered on my desk. And that's a big no-no. Your clients don't like clutter, like especially where they're sitting. They don't want a whole bunch of clutter. So they just, you know, they probably won't come back if you're full of clutter. Like honestly, is the truth. Okay, so I am going to go in with um some clear acrylic. I am going to use the two bead method. Um, I got my bead, and I'm going to start from the center of the nail. And I'm going to start from the center. Okay, so I got the first bead on. So now I'm gonna go in with my second bead because I said I'm doing the 2 bead method. 1, 2, right? And we're gonna put that bead right here. I'm gonna stretch just a little bit. Then we're gonna push back, get as close to the cuticle as possible, and then we're gonna bring it down. Now, when you're doing your acrylic, right? And you're placing your beads, sometimes, you know, you need to add more. It's going to be a time where sometimes you need to add just a bead or so, right? So I'm going to put mine right there in the middle. I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to brush this on. I'm going to dip back in my monomer. And I am just going to fill this in, right? Okay. And okay, so now I'm just gonna add another small bead like right here just to make sure that my apex is gonna be like officially strong. You know, I don't want it to break right there. And that's like painful like when it breaks there. So you just wanna make sure that you really get that cuticle area and make sure that it's neat. Right? And you always want to wipe around that cuticle. Neat cuticle is everything. Okay. I have a tiny bead right in the corner right here. And cuticle area. And the nail is done. So you want to look at it from here. Bring it closer. And both ways. And look at it close. Okay. So now that I have that done, I'm gonna clean my brush off. And we're gonna wait for this to dry a little bit. So to my one viewer, I really appreciate you watching my lives. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Um, I'm just gonna wait for the nail to dry a little bit more. And as it dry, I am going to I'm just gonna say here and wait for it to dry. This weekend is Valentine's Day weekend, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Um, I have something planned for the weekend. My fiance. Um, it's kind of cute. I'm excited. You know, our first Valentine's Day as an almost married couple. You know, not yet. It's dry here, but not here yet. Still trying. So I'm excited. I planned for dinner. He doesn't even know, like, that. I mean, I created a whole menu. I bought him gifts. You know, guys, a lot of guys think that Valentine's Day is not for them. It's just that maybe you just with someone who's cheap, or maybe they just really don't have it to get you something for Valentine's Day. But I decided that this year I was gonna make Valentine's Day about him. I wanted to do something different. I wanted him to feel special. I wanted him to feel special this year. It's almost dry. We're just waiting for this part right here to dry. Once that part right there goes from that white to a clear, then we'll be ready to file. It's warming up. Okay. Now we're waiting for that tip. And then once that dries, we're gonna file and go in and file and then color. I actually need to fill in all my nails, but I don't want to do that because of the simple fact that I am gonna cut them off and do a whole new style. I just didn't want to do that today. Okay, now it's completely dry. See, it's already so it's dry. So I'm gonna go in and file the side a little bit, and then I'm gonna go on this side and file. Go in and file. And look at it from this angle. Side. Now we got it filed. See, that's the thing about doing your own nails. You have to keep going back to make sure that it is straight. And see, here we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this off because I'm gonna use it again, and I am going to go in with my binder. I'm going to go in with my bit. Okay, and I'm going to file around the cuticle area. Okay, and come. Clean that. I'm gonna get the cuticle So nice and clean. So now, that's all for that so you guys can see. Now the cuticle is nice and clean around the area, right? So now I am going to take that off, put this one back on, and what I'm going to do is just clean up the whole nail. I'm going to file from corner to corner, all the way. I'm just filing. Okay. And now that I'm done with that, I'm just gonna all that was just the tops of my acrylic brush. And now I'm just gonna go over the edge again. Make sure that's nice and size. And now nice and clean. Now I'm gonna dust them off. I dust it off. I'm going to get tissue. Cleaner. And we are going to clean this nail off. Nice and clean. Nice clean nail. See that nail repair? Who broke nail? Hey, everything fine. Okay. So now the nail is repaired and fixed and clean. Just gonna wipe under here. Boom. Clean nail. Okay. So now this is the color that I have on. This is called Walnut. Right? This is called Walnut. And this color is by Nail Supply Glamour. So I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna go in and put one thin coat, and then we're gonna go in with the second coat. Okay, that's the first coat. I'm going to grab my light, and I'm going to plan my light. In case you guys are wondering, I have a lamp right here. I'm using my lamp on my computer, so I'm going to draw this now. 30 seconds. And then I'm going to go in with my second goal. I'm going to draw this now for 30 seconds. And then, yeah, like I said, I'm going to draw this now for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to go in with a second coat of walnut. Walnut. My nail supply glamour. It's a dual pack. It comes with gel and polish. I think it's $7.99 if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, I love their company because I have a whole bunch of nail supply glamour stuff right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my second coat. And and even though I didn't really get it on cuticle area, I just got it like a little on the side. You always wanna have like a little handy dandy like cleanup brush to keep it looking as neat as possible. Alright, so I'm gonna draw for another 30 seconds. Alright, and then I'm gonna grab the diamond gel by National Glamour. They have a diamond gel, they have a matte top coat, and they also have foil gel. Now I should use a foil gel, but I don't want to do all that. So now I'm going to go in with their diamond gel. I'm gonna go in with the diamond gel, and I'm gonna start from the bottom. I don't even know if I'm in here. That was crazy at first. First, and start put it. And top coat. Even Steven top coat, not like so. So make sure it's real glossy and popping. Okay, there we go. So now I'm just gonna stick it back into the light. But this time I'm gonna stick it in for a whole 120 and let it fully dry on 120. This light, I got this light from Amazon. I like it. I like it so much. I bought two of them. Oh, excuse me. I bought two of them. I'm kind of sleepy. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. Okay. Now, that. Keep in mind the tips I gave you guys about, in and out tech. Like, cleaning up behind yourself is like so serious. People hate when you don't clean up behind yourself. Like, seriously. Whew. So these are my nails that I did the ending of January. And as you can see, I still don't need a filling yet, but I'm going to soak them off. I'm going to soak them off. I'm definitely going to soak them off. I just wanted to try something different, so I just wanted to try something else. So I'm just drying my nails right now so I can show you guys the finished product. I appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in. Thank you so much. 20 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Now that my nail is dry, this is the finished product from the broken nail. This was the broken nail. I can show you guys. The nail was broken, and now it's fixed. The only thing is, right, my nail broke. My nail definitely broke under there. But it's cool. We can always start over. I like that. This one on this side broke too. So these middle fingers, they're both broke, like under. But I thank you guys. I gotta fix this nail later. Look at that. That's so dull from doing other people's nails. And the gel got dull from the acetone and everything else. But I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Please, if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, and Miyoko Spot. Bye.